we have the 12 seed elecman versus the 6 seed masterkratos in what should be an outstanding match. I'm ProA007, very happy to be joining you here today. And Octavia Sweets is my co-com. Will be up in a moment. There we are. And just in time, too, as we get ready for game 1 of 3 of this match.
Kratos taking a small time loss, missing the super jump in intro.
There we go. So, welcome, and so what are you looking forward to most in this match today?
They're both really consistent. I'm looking at, I don't know, I want to see what kind of castle times they're going to put out, what kind of Tatangas they're going to have. There's so much that could happen.
Yeah. The route itself is pretty consistent, but as anyone who's played this game, and this is something I've learned over the last month or so, while I've continued to work on my time, is it's the little things are so important in this game.
Yeah, as you can just see, like Kratos had to turn around because he missed a jump where he was trying to get a corner boost, and since he didn't jump up, he had to slow down not to get killed by a frog. And he's already put himself a little bit behind elecman. You know,
yeah,
it's those little things that could add up.
Yeah, we're looking at about a 1 second difference early on here. You know, not a huge thing right now. And Tree Zone is notorious for being a lot of resets for our runners when they're practicing.
And tree left, that's coming right after this level, you could easily lose or gain a second based on your lag manipulation by despawning a fly with your camera.
So elecman hit that sea urchin. Kratos avoided it, so Kratos catches up a little bit there.
It scares me when you fly low and over those spikes, because if you don't make that jump, you lose your ears, and if you lose your ears, then you're done. You just lose so much time in the next 2 levels.
Yeah, elecman had a little trouble getting through the pipe. masterkratos got it first try, so we're back into a sync.
Yeah, barely a couple frames apart. But yeah, this jump right here, they both get the super jump, and then this manipulation right here, dropping the camera, is going to determine the pace here. And it looks like they both got the exact same 3-3. Would you look at that?
Wow.
They couldn't be any more in sync than they are now.
Yeah, and those little things like getting that camera manip in Tree 3 and getting the faster route, you know, that's their ability to do that consistently is one of the things that separates them, you know, from as their top level players. Those are among the things that separate them from other runners.
Yeah. Let's see if they both go for... Nope, Kratos plays it safe with the slow grab, giving a half a second to elecman, but the consistency is very much worth it in a race like this.
Yes. You know,
they both have sub 420 tree zones, so you can't complain with that.
So yeah, elecman is just ever so slightly ahead, but it's so tiny that, you know, it's 417 and 418. You talked about their consistency, and you know, they are so close on the PB board. Elecman has a PB of 2638. Kratos is 2635.
And that 35 is within the last week and a half, I believe.
Yeah, and in terms of like if you count the milliseconds, it's about 2.2 seconds between these runners. So that's how close it is.
I mean, I've watched them both throughout the races and then on their streams, and they're both really consistent. So it's gonna take a it's gonna take a big mistake for one of them to really confidently get ahead.
Yeah, that's certainly possible. As we see, like those lag reduction strats, can they get those consistently to go? Can they get some of the trickier maneuvers, like Macro 1? Can they get that to go? Is Pumpkin 1 going to be nice to them? Can they avoid taking damage? It's a high wire act.
Yeah, just losing a single power-up could lead to a 20-second time loss really quickly. There's two places. Pumpkin 1, not so dramatically, but the end of Pumpkin Zone, beating the witch, if you lose your carrot, you have to take a whole nother route.
So a pair of 641s for our runners as we go into Space Zone 2 and everybody's favorite song.
I think I peaked when I did a duet with Adam, so I'm not even going to try.
Well, I'm not the person to be asking about such things, so...
So, what things do we see coming up? Well, first we're going to have Titanga right after this. Then we go into one of the more trickier levels, Macro 1. After that, it's a little bit smooth until you get the next very difficult maneuver stuff is going to be Turtle Zone. Pumpkin Zone, as Deer consistently says, you should never lose time in Pumpkin Zone. It's pretty straightforward, but of course things happen.
Pumpkin 1 has got a couple of tricky jumps that are fairly precise as far as learning them. It's one of those things where it's easy, I think particularly in Pumpkin 2, you can get a little ahead of yourself and make a mistake there.
Yeah, just not getting fast swim and not responding correctly, or not being centered with the pipes when you're going up them.
Yeah. So, if done right, there really shouldn't be anything. But there can be a couple of moments where it's like, oh. So you mentioned O'Deer. The winner of this match will take on O'Deer in round 6 of the consolation bracket.
Here comes that Titanga. They're both going to go for a 1 cycle here. Neither of them get it, but elecman keeping its mushroom, so his next stuff is going to be a little bit easier than Kratos's.
Yeah, so that he gained a little time there. Gets it at 8:45. Kratos at 8:47.
Yeah, I believe Kratos is the kind of guy to go for the backup carrot, which is a little bit more tricky, but you lose a lot less time than what we call the safety mushroom. But we'll see how he's feeling. It is a best of 3, so he might go for it and try to get this first game under his belt without too much fear of getting kicked out of the tournament. Yeah, he's going for it.
Yep.
So he's got to jump here and then get a super jump to grab the carrot and then fall down and catch the platform. He does perfectly.
Wow, very nicely done. So he takes his damage boost and is back on the wagon. Kratos gets his fire flower. Elecman also getting fire, so...
Is he going to play this quick? No, he's going to play it safe.
Yeah. Yeah, I think in Kratos' case, like, all right, you got back into this, don't try and jeopardize this.
Ooh, struggling on the invisible blocks, losing a little bit of time on Elecman's side, but still about 2 seconds ahead.
Yep, and their kill count is very close to one another. 43 for Elecman, 45 for Kratos. So, both right about where they want to be as far as getting to 99 kills by the time they get to Wario.
We got the homie love coming from Elecman and Kratos. I think this is the first time we've had double homie love.
Excuse me.
The next level. Oh, were you gonna say something?
No, go ahead. Carry on.
Yeah. So the next level just requires a couple of precise jumps in order to get through it smoothly. But there is one dangerous section where you ride a conveyor belt to go as fast as possible, but there's spike fit at the end. So they're both going to either try to do a perfect slowdown jump to not take damage or turn around as they jump so they don't fly into it. Other than that, this level is pretty straightforward.
Yeah, it is one of those stages where you want to learn your precise jumps, and learning the route can be a little tricky there. Ooh, Kratos missing a couple of jumps.
Yeah. Those are not trivial jumps. They all require a very specific length of holding A. Is Elecman frozen on your side?
Yes. We have some...
there he goes. He might get a 351 for all we know. 350. Nice. Yeah, losing 2 in-game seconds from those bonks, but that's not bad. He kept his power up, which is really important.
So 12-12 for Elecman. And 12-17 for Kratos. So Elecman is slowly gaining a lead here, but it's not one where you can feel comfortable just yet.
This section where Elecman is, he's going to go for a 5 corner boost here. That'll save him about 0.1 to 2 seconds. Looks like he got most of them. It's hard to tell when you don't have perfect resolution. And then the stairs is definitely the hardest part in this level, but he nails them perfectly.
And Kratos also gets it. So 2 very nice pumpkin ones.
Yeah, 454 high is what you're aiming for, and they both got it. And this is where you're going to see their kill count go all the way up into the 80s.
You already see Elecman at 75, Kratos is at 76, and they're going to add a few more along the way, and then they're going to really be pacifist until about Turtle Zone 3. Oh, Elecman. That's not bad. That's not bad. I mean, not ideal, but
I think some people go for the lick intentionally to avoid being in the water too much.
Okay.
To help save on the RNG.
Fair enough.
I know Kratos likes to keep his fire flower for the upcoming piranha plant, just in case if he misses that jump.
Yeah, that is a tricky jump.
Ooh, missing the quick fall.
Kratos kind of went a little off to the side there, so...
Elecman went for the super jump. Kratos went for the super jump even though he had the firepower.
Maybe he thinks he can get a couple extra kills on a couple enemies early in Pumpkin 4.
There's also a lag reduction strat right before the spikes by taking damage right there. It's a very minimal lag reduction though. That boo that Elecman just walked under is the one that Kratos is going to hit himself on. Perfect. Carrot grab by Elecman and Kratos shortly to follow with it.
So Kratos is caught up a little bit here in Pumpkin Zone. Still about 3-4 seconds back, but has done a credible job keeping himself into this, and now got a little bit of RNG with the witch here. We're gonna hope for the left-right-left pattern.
This could turn it around. This could put Kratos tied if Elecman gets a lot of bad witches. But it doesn't look like that's what happened. Left, right, left for Elecman. And for Kratos, look at that. Perfect witches on both sides. Can't ask for anything better.
So 16-18 for Elecman. And about a 16-22, I'd say, for Kratos. So about 4 seconds.
Now this is stamina practice. You just have to mash for most of the level. Though I think Adam recently started doing this fall where he can get an extra corner boost, and it looks like Elecman's doing it. But he lets himself fall down until he gets right to a block. Nope, didn't go for the corner boost. Kratos with a slightly faster exit of the level. It's very hard to not hit the bell, which loses a lot of time. Plus, you know, spend the least amount of time in the water.
Right, man. Turtle Zone 2 is, I believe, the longest regular stage that's not an auto-scroller. It takes well over a minute to do this.
That ascension, where they swam up the water shaft there, you want to keep up with that bubble because that's as fast as you can move by doing long presses on the A. It's not about mashing, it's about getting the most out of each jump. And it's a lot harder than it looks. So that was a good play on both of them. Oh, they both got great stairs. Sorry.
I would say Elecman missed a jump there, so Kratos again catching up a little bit. His platforming been on point the last 4 or 5 minutes.
Ooh, Kratos misses that pipe just by a little bit.
Yeah, it's unfortunate. I had a little trouble getting through that pipe as well. Elecman. 498 for Elecman and a 498 as well for Kratos.
Yeah, this, we got the nasty coming up. I doubt either of them are going to go. Well, I think Elecman's been going for it. Nope, playing it safe, jumping high, but that's definitely the race strat to do here.
Yeah, you know. Both might be feeling a little cautious, because I know they probably haven't gotten exactly everything they wanted out of their runs so far. So it's like, just, play it smart, play it safe.
Yeah.
Very nice.
Yeah. They're on great pace, though, for a race, all things considered.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, we're about 3 seconds apart, give or take.
Yeah. Yeah, about 3 seconds as we now come to Mario Zone. Mario Zone 1 with I was in Mario Zone 1 with all those nasty super jumps. Both of them taking it like champs, though.
Yeah, that was Kratos usually doesn't go for the super jump. He usually plays it safe, but he went for it, and it definitely saved him a lot of time because he got a 391 going into that pipe. Regarding kill count, elecman has 90 kills, and he wants to have 91 going into a Mario 4 for ideal lag reduction. So he might try to avoid a bunch of kills coming up. Yeah, this level, definitely a bunch of different routes depending on what kind of power-up you have at the time. Luckman's going to get his 91st kill here, and then probably skip all of the kills in the upcoming level. Having that extra power-up makes that jump a lot more free than if you're playing it in small Mario, because you have to get pretty much frame-perfect jumps if you want to do it fast and not bonk on that platform. Kratos flying backwards for the show.
Yeah, elecman in general, I think, had a little cleaner Mario Zone 2. It looked like he was a little sharper on that. Even though they both ended at the same time, felt like elecman's movement was a little better.
They're both going for the new strats to try to save a couple of extra frames with these Lucky Balls.
Both of them were indeed successful, and
single frame hover.
Yeah. And they're set up nicely for Mario Zone 4 here. Alright, here we go.
Yeah, this is the last stage. This is where all the nerves start kicking in. Luckily, it's not too precise of a stage.
Now, those stairs can be nasty, but that's really the one major thing, and that's really a matter of timing, I suppose. But it's not something you want to take a chance.
Yeah, as you were saying it, Kratos just held A little bit too long off one jump and got caught in a corner. None of this. There's no level that's just completely trivial. There's a lot that can happen.
Oh, for sure. Yeah, that's an interesting way to think about it. Like every stage, has something you really need to work on, and it's variations on a theme, certainly, but you're getting a workout on it, that's for sure.
Yeah, both of them with killer first pigs. That first pig kill is really hard to get without him kind of getting away from you, and they both nailed it. This is going to be a killer race heading into the castle. This is super close. All it takes is one cycle to put Kratos in the lead.
Yep. So yeah, 3 seconds separate our runners going to the finals. Final part here. Wario, the hardest part of the game by far.
Yeah, a lot of people consider you're playing two games. You're playing Mario Land 2, 6 golden coins, and then you're playing Wario's Castle. Because the difficulty just skyrockets.
Yeah, I've certainly considered it that way.
Elecman with the first super jump. Kratos with it as well. 3. Oh, he doesn't go for the 3 frame though, which could cost him the cycle and let elecman take it.
Yep.
Playing it safe. Oh, yep, and losing a little bit of time on the stairs.
Those stairs are. Those stairs are tricky. Oh!
Ooh! All it takes, one little death. Kratos gets past that very difficult platform to get on and pulls in the lead.
So, Master Kratos now in the driver's seat here in Game 1. By no means a gimme. I mean, you got through room 4. That's a big help. But Wario can and will ruin runs.
Yeah, Kratos did suffer from that in the tournament. He was just about to take it and died at the last phase of Wario.
Yeah, I think I did comms for that race.
elecman with the redemption gets it, moving forward. Yeah, all Kratos has to do is survive. It would take a lot of being slow for elecman to catch up without a death.
Well, that and, just like a bad cycle in round 2 or you got a bad jump in 3, a bad jump here could do it.
Yeah, taking damage on that chandelier that's up there is very dangerous. Because if you don't go for that backup carrot, you then take damage here from trying to get the hit fast, and then you're just small Mario. Oh, but he got the setup perfectly.
So...
I'll do the controls so we don't double do it.
So, Kratos... Good jump, down, 2, 3,
done.
That will do it.
26:38, that is a killer time.
That's a tie. That's a few seconds off his PB. Finishes with an official race time of 26:42.
Do you want me to make the next race room while you commentate the rest of elecman?
Go ahead. Nice round 2 for elecman. This sets up nicely for round 3. And that'll do it for elecman. Finishes Game 1 with an official race time of 27:25. So it makes you wonder how close this would have been if not for the mishap, but such as it is. But a terrific race by both of our runners. And we move on now to Game 2 of 3. elecman looking for redemption. Master Kratos looking to close this out and move on to take on O'Dear. So while we have a slight break in the action, do be sure to give our runners a follow. Today, elecman and Master Kratos, two terrific runners putting on a great show here today. And you can always give me, Pro-A007, and Octavia Sweets follows as well. But the runners should be first and foremost here.
Yeah. I heard it from Kratos himself today that he is looking to do some more casual stuff. So if you're into to some chill streams with a really cool guy, check him out. I don't know what elecman's up to, but I know that he's definitely grinding hard at this game, especially with the tournament going on. I think he talks a big game, and I think he might be going for top 10 players.
Well, why not? Yeah, certainly on the leaderboard, Master Kratos is 12th, and elecman is 16th.
cool. Looks like elecman has joined. Kratos is going to take a minute to stretch out and get ready.
Yeah, that sounds like a fine idea. So yeah, we'll be back in just a moment for game 2 of 3 of this tournament.
Yeah, you can see how the castle completely turned everything around because Kratos was eating elecman's tail the whole time by 3 seconds, nonetheless. But that's 3 seconds it takes to win, and all it took was one missed jump in the castle, and Kratos took it.
That's all it takes. Any little move, that's it.
I'm gonna go ahead and set to next race. Yeah, I'm trying to remember where Kratos lost time in that in there. It was mostly just small little jumping errors, turning around, and I think tree 1 is where he lost most of his time because he had to turn around because of a missed jump after a missed corner boost.
And even then, Kratos was only down 1 second. Macro 4 caused some problems, I know.
Oh yeah, he got that big bonk.
couple of bonks there. So, you know...
Okay, elecman is now ready. We're just waiting for Kratos to give the confirmation, and we'll get this next race underway.
It'll be interesting to see how our runners handle game 2 here. Both the winner and the loser of game 1. Because this could, amplify their strats, or it'd be interesting to see how they react, because, elecman might, decide to be a little more, take a few more risks, whereas Kratos might play a little safer. It's hard to say.
I think the opposite. Just because elecman died in the castle, I think elecman's going to play safer toward the end, because that's how he lost. I don't know if he was watching Kratos at all, or if he knew he was in the lead. But anything can happen,
Yeah, that is another factor in this, is if they were watching or if they were aware of what the other was doing. I mean, some players do, some don't.
Yep, I've always been on the just play the game in my own little bubble so I don't get distracted kind of mindset, and I know Kratos is that too, but I'm not sure about elecman.
I am also of that mind, so I prefer to just, focus on me and not worry about the externals.
Okay, I'm gonna quit and send them on their way.
All right,
Go ahead.
Flag has been dropped.
Yeah, so in 15 real seconds they'll be running, but in about 40 stream seconds is when we'll see them going. Oh, elecman playing in easy mode, which would immediately disqualify him. Yeah, I mean, Kratos was literally behind out of intro because he missed the super jump. So let's see if we have another turnaround like that.
It'll also be interesting to see how much game 1 affects game 2, and it's like it's kind of muscle. A lot of this is muscle memory, but it's like you gotta forget game 1. It's like that never happened. Play game 2.
There they go, and they're still synced up. So what do you think, with your experience with this game, Pro A, is the most difficult thing to master? Do you think the super jump is what sets people apart in their consistency with it? Or do you think there's other factors that really make a player great?
The super jump certainly requires a lot to learn. Lag reduction, I've found, has been a major barrier for me as I've tried to improve. It's understanding how to improve the lag, how to reduce all that lag, and movement certainly as well. There's a lot of movement emphasis, particularly once you get below like 29 minutes. Like you really need to have a strong. Wow, well, there's an interesting.
Oh yeah,
strat.
That's called the electric, and there's 4 frame perfect ways to get that. You have to get frame perfect jumps and releases in 4 different areas in order to, in one of 4 different areas to get it. So showing it off.
Yeah, got it, and added nicely to the kill count. He's about 4 or so ahead of Kratos right now, and maybe that will inform some of his strats later. Having that little cushion. He's at 20. Kratos is at 17 as we finish Tree Zone 1.
I tend to be a high kill count player. I usually leave Tree Zone with 27.
Yeah.
So that is on the high side. End up with 84 easily after Pumpkin 2. But that means I really have to think about all the kills I get, especially in Mario 2. And it's very easy to get accidentally overboard. So sometimes too many kills isn't comfortable.
Yeah. Well, to go back to your original question, like, what do you think is like the hardest thing? What separates the good players from the really good players?
And that's what I'm battling right now with, because I'm at a 27:31, and I got that 30-second to get sub 27, and I really think it's the little tiny areas that you need to just do over and over and over again. It's setting a good save state to practice, like not getting jelly at the end of Tree 2 like they just did, or Turtle 2, spending like an hour playing Turtle 2 to learn all of those little jumps. Kratos with the back pedal there to make sure you got P speed doing the jump.
That in a way that's almost kind of a cliche, isn't it? The little things, like, well, no kidding, but when you're talking about a game where the world record is 26:14, it's like, well, yeah, now the little things really is absolutely paramount.
Yeah, I love Mario himself. I'm going to switch the game audio real fast just so we have.
All right, good.
And I think Kratos is a little bit ahead. Oh no, he's not.
But
now he is. With the safety, you fall down and you cut yourself from the elecman.
Yeah, Kratos almost gave it back too.
Anything can happen. Tree 4 is a scary place. What was I just about to say?
I can't remember.
Yeah, I can't either. Well, that's a thought lost to the universe.
Yeah, well.
Still, 2 420s, I believe. Yep, 17, 20, yeah.
I mean, they talk about like differences. Like they're at 417, 420 because they got Tree Zone 3. I can't do that for some reason. I just can't get it. I just can't mash it correctly. So my goal is like 427. So, go figure. It's like, those 7 seconds between me and what elecman put up, that doesn't seem like a lot, but in this game, it could be like a giant chasm.
Yeah. I know my Tree Zone PB is 417, and I have no idea how Deer got a 413. I don't know where I can cut 4 seconds out of my maneuvers, And that's not only lag reduction in Tree 3, there's other things that occur. Right now, they're maximizing the time on the ground. Super nerdy information. You move 8 pixels per 8 frames on the ground in this zone, and you move 7 pixels per 8 frames in the air. And those pixels add up real fast.
Yeah, it's one of those things you really wouldn't think of. It's like, really? Like, you've got almost... It's not exactly zero gravity, but you're definitely lighter here. elecman doing a very nice job on the spikes. I think he did that in game 1 as well.
Yeah, he did that twice in a row. But getting a 641 without that spike jump is really hard. And Kratos did it both times. The Star Zone again. Well, the Star Zone 2. I'm trying to think of something to add to this, but there's nothing you can really add to the Star Zone.
It's about a 2.5. It's a 2.5 minute side scroller, auto scroller. Excuse me. It's like just sit back and enjoy the ride.
Yeah, sorry. Adam Ferrari 64 is the world record holder for this game with a 26:14.
Yeah. As far as the rest of the tournament is concerned, no other matches have currently been scheduled yet. When they are, the spreadsheet will be updated accordingly. But as of right now, nothing has been set in stone yet for the semifinals. It is worth noting. We're really down to 5 players in this tournament. Like, it doesn't really feel like it, does it? Like, it feels like we still got another. Well, I don't want to make any, insane predictions. I think if we did this again, same time next year, start the tournament at the same time, I think the field would be much bigger.
Yeah, I think, because, like, just for instance, there was one player who went in with 40 as his PB, and they now have a sub 20. Let's see. They both had Small Mario here. They both got a very similar.
Kratos got the quick. Kratos got the quick kill. It looks like.
But yeah, somebody started off the tournament with a 40-minute PB, and now they have us under 26:58. So, if we play this again next year, everyone would be on a completely different level.
Mm-hmm.
Both identical kill counts like that. Now's the time to see if elecman's gonna go for the but no, he's going for the safety carrot. I mean safety mushroom. Safety
carrot. I can't say I blame him exactly. He's down 1 zip. He's got to be cognizant of you know, it's like, do what's comfortable. I mean, obviously you don't want to put yourself in a deficit here, but you don't want to make a serious mistake either.
Yeah, for the second and a half, 2 seconds that it loses, it's not a bad choice. Plus, you could easily fall straight into the lava if you miss one of the jumps and you're trying to go for flying under than landing on the platform with the carrot, which you can still do. It's easy just to land straight into the lava and then have to start over. And then you lose 20 to 30 seconds as opposed to the 2 seconds.
Yeah. Yeah, it's all about calculated risks. So, neither was perfect getting that tricky jump, but with the fireballs, but both were efficient enough, and now we are in Macro Secret.
The last little place where you can kind of show your own flair without worrying about precise jumps. There's not a lot of places where you can just jump for fun in this game. It's not as crazily maneuvered by like Super Mario Bros. 1. I couldn't think of a good word instead of maneuver. It's not as crazy consistent, like where you need to do the same things every time. But there's not a lot of places where you can just like freely just take extra jumps.
Yeah, you know, there is certainly a rote consistency to this, but there are places where you can have a little bit of fun with this. You know, Star Zone 2, of course, Space Zone 2, of course. You know, you can go wild there a little bit. It's that Star
Kratos.
song.
Sorry, but Kratos just did something I was just about to mention, then decided not to. He did a super jump off there and did a spin jump off a block, which is just for flair. And, you know, that's one way to, add a little bit of character to your runs.
Yeah. Very nice macro 4 by Kratos.
Oh, 351. Let's see if elecman can snag that as well.
Doesn't look like it.
Oh, just a couple frames shy. I think Kratos went for the fast jump out of the spike, and that's what got him to the 351. Which is a very dangerous thing to do, but when you're one game ahead, you can kind of go for those things.
Yeah. If you're feeling it, and you're kind of in that mental groove, you might be more inclined to go for that too. So, there's a 6-second difference between our runners. Kratos at 12:13, elecman at 12:19. Kind of the reverse of where they were at in game 1. elecman was at 12:12. Kratos was at 12:17. So. Got a
Is that
lot
your
of game
memory,
left
or are
to
you
play.
jotting this down?
I am writing this down.
Okay.
I am writing this down. I know you're less impressed by it. Like, geez, what a geek! He's writing this down.
No, it just I thought about writing down where like little mistakes happen, like that macro 4 bonk from last game.
Yeah.
And I was like, you know what?
I always keep notes when I'm doing commentary.
It makes interviews a lot easier.
It does. So, Kratos, about a section ahead right now on elecman. Both had very good pumpkin 1s.
Oh, they both mess up pipes equally, so they both lost time together without separating the distance. Oh, well, elecman just did the same thing Kratos did.
So, again, elecman went for a damage boost, get out of the water a little faster. Kratos is holding on to said Fire Mario for Pumpkin 3.
Two quick drops by Kratos, redeeming his first run. I think Elecman had trouble here. It looked like the second one was, but it lagged too much for me to tell what the first one was.
Yeah.
Oh, taking a dangerous bonk there by Kratos at the invisible
Yeah.
box.
A little unfortunate there, so chance for elecman to gain a little time back. All right,
The highest
pumpkin
possible
4.
445. Yeah.
Mm.
He was one corner boost away from a 446, it looked like.
Took his damage boost. Pumpkin 4, and nice jump by Kratos. I've had trouble with that jump myself. I need to work on the timing a little bit better.
Yeah, it's, you know, because you're getting up to the cauldron isn't always consistent if you don't do that consistent, so then it kind of throws off the jump after.
Yeah, I think that's been my problem. It's like, and I always tend to jump early. I don't know why.
Frame perfect jumps by Elecman, it looks like. His legs didn't even move.
So they had perfect patterns in game 1. Both of them were left, right, left. Kratos looking good so far.
Yeah? Wow. Can we... Oh, no. Elecman gets... if Elecman gets another left... Oh, he's going... Is he going for the left? Elecman was hoping he'd get his left. It's common for Elecman to impose that on other people and always type LLL. So it would have been he kind of did a cheeky, instead of going with the correct assumption, which would be switching to the other side, he was hoping he'd get his Elecman left.
Yeah, it's whatever you're thinking, it's the exact opposite.
Yeah, once you miss one, you miss them all.
Yeah, pretty much. 9 seconds now separate our runners going into Turtle Zone, 16:19 to 16:28.
Another perfect exit by Kratos. Let's see if Elecman can be a little bit cleaner than his last one. Yep, Elecman gets it as well. Tiny bit of walking distance, but much better than his first. Ooh, Kratos taking damage way early. This is going to change this level dramatically. Bunny physics underwater changes a lot of how you jump off the bottom, and it gives you a lot of free big jumps. He's also going to lose time in that water because he's going to get that super jump. Yeah, Kratos has a lot of digging to do now to keep his lead.
Yep. So we'll see how this affects this. It's going to slow him down at the end. Kratos having a little trouble getting out of Turtle's out of those stairs. He actually takes the safety there, I think. Oh, Elecman missed a. Elecman had trouble with these jumps in.
He's scared. He doesn't want to lose his power up.
I don't blame him. So Kratos might actually get away with this right now because Elecman had to slam the brakes a couple of times.
Yeah, we'll see at the in-game time of their levels where it's going to put him. Yeah, Kratos is skipping the Gordo in order to swim through the next area, which is usually the strat to go for.
That's smart, yeah. Yeah, you take 1 damage boost instead of 2, so 493. It was 499, I believe, in game 1.
Yeah. It looks like we're going to have a very similar time from Elecman.
494. So a real missed opportunity for Elecman there in Turtle Zone 2. He could have closed the gap considerably on Kratos there. Unfortunately, gained at best maybe a second and a half.
They both get the Fire Flower jump with the safer strats. And they both keep it through that little rib tunnel.
Mm-hmm.
This boss here, if you have Fire Flower, it's one of the easiest places. You just kind of mash A and B at the same time and stop once you get to the cauldron or sack of octopus.
Right.
But playing that as a Super Mario or Small Mario can be a huge pain in the butt. Because if you jump too early, you'll fall into his hitbox, and when he comes out of his stun, you take damage and immediately die if you're small.
So, by my count, still a 9-second gap between our runners going into Mario's on. Ooh, Kratos missed the first super jump.
Yeah, but it's actually faster to get it on the second one than the safe strats. So,
Uh-oh.
He needed the extra support. Elecman going for a double fire.
Yeah, so that actually expands Kratos' lead right now.
Kratos playing that a little bit safe. And 351 is not a time to shake a stick at. Oof, that's dangerous down there.
Yeah, elecman having a rough go of Mario Zone 1. Missed a couple 3 jumps there. And yeah, he lost quite a bit of time there, unfortunately. So Kratos is well on his way here. But as we all know, Wario awaits.
Yeah, anything can still happen. You can miss the carrot in the re-carrot grab in Mario 3. There's plenty of them messing up the stairs in Mario 4. This race is by far not over.
No, not at all. A good Mario Zone 2 by Kratos, finishing at 347. Looks like elecman is also going to be at 347.
Getting all the little speed boosts from the cannonballs there.
So elecman's at 92 kills. Kratos is at the standard 91.
Nice and clean. Yeah, here it comes. Final level before the castle. Kratos had difficulty with this last stair jump last time, but he gets out with no issues. It'll be interesting to see what kill elecman skips.
Probably the last one would be my guess.
Deer skips, well, apparently he skipped that one, but Deer skips the one that elecman just killed for an unknown reason to me. Ooh, he didn't get the lag reduction by getting the second fire flower there. And you lose about, 0.4 seconds from that.
Oh no!
Oh no! Elecman can catch up real fast if Kratos loses any more time here. Kratos could easily die. Oh, he's
botching his jumps.
Oof. Oh, he's going for it. He doesn't want to lose time. He just barely gets it. Elecman in the lead. That's all it takes, folks. That's all it takes.
So elecman vaults back into this after being behind pretty much the whole way through at 24:03. 24:08 for Kratos.
I was gonna say, is this going to be the first race where they don't go into that third match? But I don't think so now. I think Kratos is shaken up. and he's gonna have to play safe because he's got a lot of nerves probably. Plus, he has to slow down to get this mushroom if he wants to do a safe jump.
I think he will. Yeah.
Yeah, that's what I figured. You know, Elecman getting the super jump. Kratos gets it as well. Oh, but he does slow down for the 3-framer.
All right, so they're not that far apart right now. Kratos bad. Now he is. All right, Elecman missed this in game 1. Is he gonna?
He gets it, yeah.
Okay, well.
I saw that setup.
I'm sure his heart was in his throat for that one.
Anything can happen still. I would love to see Elecman clutch this right now and take it to the 3rd match.
Yes, indeedy. All right, through room 4, for my money, the most dangerous room in the game.
Yeah, I agree. I usually consider this room free, but it isn't, because the way platforms work, they kind of like drop every other frame, and there's a chance that you can try to jump and not be able to jump, and that's scary sometimes. I don't know if you've experienced that yet. Oh,
yes. You know, not in the general principle of speedrunning, yes.
Yeah.
You know, it's...
Ooh, missed the kill by Kratos.
Alright, so... Alright, but is Wario gonna be nice? Okay, good setup for Elecman.
First room. He's gonna get a 68 here, I believe. Yep, perfect 68. All he's got to do is get this jump right in that window. And that'll make 3rd part really consistent. Yeah, here he goes. All he's got to do is 3 full jumps on top of Wario underneath that little balcony. And then Elecman claims the 2nd one. 1, 2, and the comeback is for real. Elecman is not out. Not going down without a fight. What a match. What a match. That was beautiful to see.
Mario Zone 4 is the difference, as our runners finish with respective times of 26:55 and 27:03. All right. Both runners have been felled by a major error. Now we bring it down to game 3. It just had to be this way. There was no other way to resolve this. We have to go to game 3.
I'm getting it set up right now.
Alright, so sit tight and get ready for game 3 of this round 5 consolation match. The winner faces Oh Dear. So get ready, because we are not done yet, folks. We have one more match to play.
Wow, what a race, man. You can never count yourself out.
Yeah, by no means. No, you just gotta show up and do your thing. And Elecman was behind most of the way, but Kratos got a little too close to pig number 2, and look what happened.
Yeah. You can play safe by playing on the right-hand side. So if you don't shoot fast enough, he'll jump away from you instead of towards you. But most people don't do that for reasons unknown to me. Well, let me check on the racers here. Yeah, that's a lot of both of them. The stress level is much higher on this last race. You really feel it.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, Luckman's going to take a breather for a second and get himself prepared. What a race! I don't know what else to say. That comeback and that clutch castle by Elecman. It wasn't free by any means. Kratos was still on his tail, and he still pulled it out. So, what's your prediction? Not winner wise, but like strat wise. What do you think is going to change in this third race? Anything?
Well, I think for game 3, it's hard to say exactly. I think it really depends on the player and their kind of psychology in this. From my own experience, having played a few game 3s myself, it's almost psychologically freeing in a sense. Like you basically, for me, it's like go for broke. It's like put it all out there. So, that's kind of like that's been my mindset in the game 3 is just really just going for it.
I used to do relay races back when I did track, and I was usually the anchor. I wasn't even the fastest. I don't know why I was chose to be the anchor, but it put that stress on me. Like it comes down to me,
Yeah.
And I don't know. Team sports has always been my thing. This whole solo racing, you don't have that pressure of letting anyone else down but yourself. So it's a whole different concept for me to get used to.
Yeah, it's kind of it is to your point. It's all about attitude. How you go into this. I think is absolutely key. Kratos, I'm sure is a little rattled. I mean, he probably knows that those pigs cost him game 2, and therefore a 2-zip series win. Now it's like, well, okay, well, what now? Like, how do I recover from that? And you can get really tight, or you can just you can have like damn the torpedoes and just go for it.
Yeah, I don't know either of them well enough in this situation. I do. I am a little bit more familiar with Kratos himself, but I haven't seen him in this crunch. I don't know if the pressure's gonna crumble him or if he's just gonna shine with it. And same with Elecman. I think Elecman's a little bit more used to pressure just by the way I see his attitude through things, and I think Elecman's going to be a little bit more calm than Kratos. But again, that's just pure assumption. Anything could be the reality.
Yeah, we're going to find out, I think, after their first taste of adversity, real adversity. We're not talking about a missed jump. We're talking like your first real mistake. Okay, now what?
Yeah. Okay, they're both ready. Okay, I sent them running, so in about 40 seconds we'll see some movement here. Yeah, it's high stakes. You know, they're fighting for number 4, right? Let me check my Discord. Oh, you were muted.
Yeah. That is a way to think about it. Yeah, this puts you in the final 4 basically. And both runners to a certain degree have been playing with their backs to the wall. Kratos has been in the consolation bracket a lot longer than elecman. So I was just looking at the bracket, and they're like, well, he knows what it's like. He's been doing this since really round 2 of the tournament. So let's go. He probably has a pretty good handle on this. Playing to the wire.
And I know Kratos has a lot more races in race time than pretty much any other player.
Right.
That doesn't mean people don't do casual races, but but I also know elecman is very much younger than Kratos, and that could be in his favor, just having that different mentality of going for it. That young, I'm invincible kind of mindset that people tend to get.
Possibly.
It could be anything. Again, this is big assumption.
It could be it could certainly be anything, yeah. But our runners are pretty much in sync. Elecman's maybe just a little sharper out of the opener
because he got a 345, so that's a pretty sharp.
All right. So, and incidentally, if you have not already, as we start Tree Zone 1, give our runners a follow. What a race they've put on today. We've had 2 outstanding matches. We're on to Game 3. So, what more could you ask for on, at least for me, a cold, snowy December evening?
I know, right? Yeah. Not quite snowy where I'm at, but it's still cold.
Lucky you, it's like getting like 6 inches of snow by me tonight.
Well, luckily there's no snow levels in Super Mario Land 2 because ice physics kind of suck.
Yeah, that's actually a good point. I hadn't thought of that before, but
just completely random information.
Yeah, well, we're all about random information here. I mean,
speaking of random information, so in Deer's tutorial, I'm pretty sure he goes over back in that jump right before the fire flower to jump over the gap instead of fall into it, because it makes it more consistent to jump to get the fire flower. But Adam actually always fell into the jelly and did a frame perfect jump out without losing any time, and that's become more normal for players, at least from what I've seen. Do you, before the fire flower grab here, do you want to fall into the jelly and jump out, or do you
I generally do Adam's strat. I think that's not because I know that. It's kind of my comfort level, I think, more than anything. If it turns out to be correct, well, I guess I got lucky there.
And here's the level that can just completely flip-flop the lead for a second. Oh, they're both playing it smooth. Oh, it's almost like it's one controller, 2 games.
Yep. elecman as a handful of frames ahead as we go into Tree Zone 4, or Tree Zone 5, I suppose, or Tree Zone Boss.
I think top is what people say for safety, but...
Treetop? Yeah, that makes sense.
But names aside, it's still very dangerous level.
Both of them played safe strats here in game 2. Let's see how they go about in game 3.
Elecman goes fast, Kratos goes slow, giving Elecman the lead. Shallow, but a lead nonetheless.
Yeah, not even a second.
There's been nothing slower than a 420 tree zone today, which
Correct.
is great because tree 4 can be very scary. If you would make a mistake and have to play that over again, playing it as small Mario really is a pain in the butt. 16 and 17. Oh.
Yeah, that's about right. 416 and 17, yeah. Very low 416 and 17. Like I almost thought it was 15 from elecman. So
here we are at the bubble again. No bubble mishaps. There's been no of those this is easy, but I made a mistake here kind of little scenarios.
Yeah, I mean
they're both playing top notch.
Yeah, the play has been very on point. elecman kind of stumbled a little bit going down the stairs. Kratos might have gotten a bit of a corner boost there. But as we now head into Space Zone 1, elecman was 2 for 2 going across the spikes. Can he hit the trifecta?
I don't think anyone's done that thus far. Let's see if Kratos can at least get one for 3 here.
Yeah, Kratos is 0 for 2, but he still closed it out with 641s, so, you know.
He might have jumped early. Oh, that scares me. Nope, they both get it. Perfect. It's much easier to take the damage than jump earlier and fall into the pit, because you lose a lot of time to lag, because those pigs, they shoot fat projectiles, which it's just another sprite we don't need on the screen.
So elecman hits the trifecta. Kratos, third time's the charm for him. So now we're on to, disco zone.
Disco zone. I dig it.
Yeah, the zone that didn't make the cut in Sonic the Hedgehog.
Oh yeah. Man, imagine this theme in a Sonic game. It would be so out of place. Funny random fact, if you get that mushroom at the top of the screen, and you get stuck in it, and you lose all control of Mario until you fall down and get off the ceiling. There's a bunch of little nuances to this game that, like, things look easy, but there's a lot of controller movement behind the scenes to make certain things work.
Oh yeah. I know that's one of the things that surprised me when I was kind of learning this game a bit, starting earlier this summer. It's like, this game's got a lot more, than you would think, particularly for a handheld game. It's like, wow, there's a lot of stuff going on here.
Identical kill counts.
Yeah, you look at their timers, there's a 1 second difference between them right now. Like, that's how close we're talking right now here early on in Game 3, but we've got a lot of game left to be played. And, I think we'll see, we might see some difference here in macro. We'll see how Tatanga treats our runners.
both with the same quickness into Tanga, but Kratos taking damage. Again, needing to go for the carrot. I think he's been small 3 times.
I believe you're right, yes.
He didn't lose any time, though, which is good.
No, but he's going to lose a couple of seconds
Not if he goes for
regardless.
carrot, though.
Yeah.
I think elecman is handling this third round stress much better from how they've played for the last 9 minutes.
So far, everything's been pretty on point. Seems to have found a nice rhythm so far in Game 3. Kratos... Kratos getting that at the wire there.
Yeah.
That was really close.
He was hanging off that platform, dangling over that lava acid pool of no good. I have no idea what it's supposed to be.
You know.
Sewage?
Sewage, whatever it is. Very nice, very nice by both of them. Both of them got it exactly the way they needed to.
That jump that Kratos just did to get through that ant, he had to do that frame perfect without taking a bonk there. That scared me for a second.
So we're on Macro Secret now.
You know, Kratos used to be known for the person who died in a Macro Secret.
I've done it.
Yeah, he got raided by Oh Dear once. It was a big raid, and he died. He was in Macro Special, and he died. So, if let's hope he doesn't do that in his final race. That would be a way to go.
Yeah, that first jump with the power up, like I always avoid it. But it's like I've actually bonked on that and taken the plunge.
And I died trying to do the slide before on PB pace because I couldn't. I didn't get the slide speed, which is random. You can't control it to a point.
And Jonas brings up a good point. It's like, hasn't every runner died in Macro Secret at a point? Yeah, probably. I mean, you know, we don't want to admit it, but yeah, we've all done it.
Clean spike jumps by both. Book bonks again.
Yeah, he had problems with this in Game 1. Put him behind the 8 ball early, but nice bounce back.
Playing some clean Super Mario Land 2 here. I don't think he's going to give Kratos anything. I think Kratos has to earn it all himself because elecman's not giving him any little bit of a wiggle room.
Well, not right now he isn't. 350 to 349. Elecman closes at 1211. 1215 for Kratos. So 1211 is our best macro split to date.
Oh no! Kratos goes the wrong direction. Oh, that's a huge time loss. Oof. Oh, that hurts. You don't want to see that ever.
The wrong turn to Albuquerque, or Pumpkin Zone in this case.
Oh, the nerves are getting to him.
That's we were talking about that first mistake, how they respond. Now we're gonna find out.
Yeah.
Can he hold his stomach and bounce back and give us a good Pumpkin 1?
It's such a long map too, but yeah, he pulled it together.
All right, so he's out of there. So now we're on. So yeah, we got about 12-second difference between our runners now. So You hope it. You hope. Right. Not quite the same thing, but I've had map mishaps sink me in races, in other races. So he's like, you really hope. Ooh, elecman losing Fire Mario there. So not
now
a
he's
big
gonna
thing.
just skip the leg, yeah, which is not too big of a deal for him because he doesn't play Super Mario past. I mean, Fire Mario past here.
Right.
Kratos a little low on kills. I wonder if he's gonna kill some umbrellas here. Oh, taking damage there.
Oh, well, if he was, that's out of the equation now. He's 5 back. Still some time to get killed. And Turtle Zone 3 is a nice little reservoir for that if you need it.
2 quick falls by elecman, again giving Kratos no time to freely catch up.
Yeah, just judging from the timers.
Oh yeah, it's hitting him now. He couldn't get down.
Yeah. I think both players have had that happen already. I think was elecman had it in game 1. I think Kratos had it in game 2, or maybe it was the other way around. But so 446 for elecman. Kratos. It ain't gonna be 446. It's gonna be more like 443 or just under the. Yeah, just under the wire there, so he lost about 2.5 seconds, it looks like.
The witch could play a huge factor, but we might see 6 left, right, lefts today.
Yeah. Well, we did. Who was elecman? I think didn't get it in game 2. There was.
Oh no! Yeah, I forgot about that.
Yeah, I think it was elecman.
He had elecman getting it 1 bad witch already.
Yeah, that's a right for. Okay.
Ooh, left, right, right. 2 bad witches.
Yeah, right, left for Kratos. For elecman, excuse me. Kratos getting the standard pattern.
Yeah. Brought him a little bit closer.
So 1620, 1628. So 8 seconds separating our runners. Strangely, that's exactly how much that little detour cost. We saw in game 2, Turtle Zone 2 gave both of our runners trouble for very different reasons. Kratos took early damage, but recovered very nicely. Elecman, though, had some problems going up the stairs and lost quite a bit of time because his platform, he had to slam the brakes on his platforming.
Oh, I don't think Kratos is high enough. Just barely made it over there.
All right, 358 for both runners out of Turtle Zone 1. Now we're on to Turtle Zone 2. We've already seen this level scare both of our runners. What will happen here now?
Oof, yeah. Literally anything.
Yeah.
I keep getting spooked by the small bit of lag we're getting on the restream.
I know. Yeah, we need drama in our lives, but
didn't miss the jump. Taking extra lag time there.
Did the same thing in game 2. Kratos a little cleaner out of there.
If anything, that gave Kratos about 1.5 seconds, maybe 2 seconds.
Maybe.
That's not nearly enough.
It's hard to tell because of how everything's going. Because there's a lot of pipe transitions here. Elecman's been pretty clean. Takes his first damage boost.
Oof, that's a big pipe miss.
That's unfortunate. I know in game 1, I think it was 499 for Elecman. It's a 497 here. Kratos, 498. So got some time back as we go into Turtle 3.
Turtle 3 is dangerous, especially when you're on the third race of something.
Yeah, Kratos missing a jump there. Elecman again playing it safe.
I think Kratos is going to play it safe, yeah.
Probably going to go for a few extra kills here. We'll go for a few extra kills, get himself back into this. He's at 84. He'll probably take a few more, 1 or 2 more on the way out.
Yeah, I tried to go for the high Goomba, but he'll kill the Koopa down there. Yeah. And then he's probably going to kill like 4 things, or 3 or 4 things in Mario 2.
Mm-hmm. 1954 for Elecman. Kratos is at 2002, so dead even on the splits going into Mario Zone.
Ooh, did he miss a super jump there?
Yeah, he missed the first one, got the second attempt, clean the rest of the way.
Oh, Kratos gets it. Oh, he's fighting for... Oh, he was fighting too hard, though.
Yeah, he pressed a little bit, so they both missed a super jump.
Elecman with the other super jump miss. But clean fall down should be a 49.
Oh, wait. Oh, Kratos lost Fire Mario, or lost Big Mario, so... Ooh, that's gonna put him in a bit of a bind here.
Oh, yeah, because he's going to have to go for kills, and he's not going to be able to get the 2 free kills by spin jumping on the Goombas on his route. So he's going to kill this guy. No, he's at 87, though. He's not looking bad. He's going to kill the Performer, which will put him at 88, and that's enough, because he can get 3 in Mario 3.
Yeah, there's 3 easy kills there, but...
He's going to go for this triple pants booper. 1, 2, and doesn't get it. Oh, no!
Oh! Oh, boy.
Yeah, no one wants to see that.
So, Elecman in the driver's seat now, in absolute control.
He's playing it safe with the mushroom. Better than taking another death.
Yeah.
Oh, but he gets the jump this time.
Yeah.
Elecman playing super cleanly.
Yeah, his platforming has really been on point here. And even with his hiccups, they're not the kinds that have hurt him. Mario Zone 1 unglued Kratos a little bit, I think. Losing out on regular Mario, going into Mario Zone 2, I think really hurt him. And now he's almost a full stage behind. Again, we've seen Wario already decide this, so let's not completely undersell it.
It's gonna take a very mean game to take down Elecman, though. Elecman is steady here. Let's hope Elecman doesn't kill this Goomba too early. If he accidentally shoots that fireball, he'll release a star. Good, he didn't do it.
Okay. Did not take out the Goomba. I mean, that wouldn't have been enough to swing the race, but it would have been pretty embarrassing.
Another good kill by elecman. He's got that first big. Oh no!
Oh no!
He pulled the Kratos.
Yeah,
Oh
Kratos.
no! Oh, now he's
Oh
small.
no!
Now it's dangerous. Now it's dangerous. He's got one more hit. Oh, he just gets out of there on the skin of his teeth. Ooh, the bacon got away from him too. But that's
All
not.
right.
Oh no!
Uh-oh.
Oh no! Kratos lost his power up. Now he has to go in. Oh, that's sad too.
Still would
Elecman
have been
gave
about
an inch, but Kratos went back a mile.
Yeah.
But that was a good first pig kill. That was really fast. He's going for as fast as he can get because he knows where he's at. One more jump from Kratos. Okay, he doesn't take a death, but elecman's still 30 seconds ahead right now. Only a death can change the tide.
Yep.
elecman with 3 for 3. Oh no!
No! 24-44 for Kratos. He's 49 seconds behind, but that deficit just got a lot shorter.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, boy. Both runners are really pressing here in Game 3.
They're feeling it. He doesn't get the super jump that time, but he gets the 3-framer. Bonks a little bit, but no big deal. Kratos is going to be 2 rooms behind by the time he gets to that castle door.
Yep, 31 seconds behind, 32 seconds behind if you're going by the timer. Or so, give or take. About 32 to 34 seconds.
Yeah. Elecman just has to get out of this, off of these jumps here, and then it's pretty standard until you get to Wario.
Yeah, pretty.
Though, yeah. There's not much that will take this away from elecman at this point. Elecman's been very consistent in all of his castles, so when it comes to Wario.
Yeah, in Game 1 he had the little mishap in room 3, missing that moving platform, but Kratos, Elecman is out, and okay, he's got the star.
So if he gets this jump, that's it's puts a lot of things in his pocket. Yep. Cool. He's only got one more big jump to make, and then he can take a huge breath with the 64 castle. Whew, let's hope he gets this jump without any issues. And gets it. Nice and high too.
So phase 2 down, Master Kratos underway in phase 1.
Let's count together, folks. Ready? And 3, 2, 1. Elecman has taken the race. What a game. What a game. Elecman clearly playing very consistent. Strong runner.
Yeah, finishes with an official race time of 27:13. Get out the GGs for Elecman. Moving on to the semifinals of the consolation bracket. Master Kratos finishing it up with an official race time of 27:40.
I'm inviting both the players for interviews.
Right?
Elecman doesn't typically do interviews, but maybe he'll do it since this is a big race.
All right, and we welcome our runner-up in today's wild game, best of 3 match, Master Kratos, to the chat. GG.
Thank you.
Man, that, game 2 and 3, the last 5 minutes. That's actually really all 3 games. That's where it came down to. Again, it's always down to the last 5.
Yeah, they were pretty close races the whole time, even this last one.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Elecman had the unfortunate mishap in game 1 in Wario's Castle, allowing you to sail pretty comfortably to a win, and then Mario Zone hurt you in game 2, and then game 3, like, everybody got hurt in Mario Zone. So it was pretty wild. But
I feel like the first 2 matches were definitely the strongest. And I think it's just a matter of once you get to a 3rd match, I guess everyone knows it's all on the line, and it's you've already played through the game twice, so anything can happen.
Yeah, that we were kind of discussing this beforehand. That's one thing I kind of overlooked when I was thinking about it, is you've done it twice, and that kind of muscle memory, it's so ingrained, it starts to override you a little bit, because it's like you think you know what you're doing, but sometimes you can kind of just get everything a little jumbled.
Yeah, I definitely felt that in this 3rd race when I went the wrong way on the map. That really hurt my chances of even winning that race. So,
well, you stayed within range, though. It was still only about 6 or 7 seconds going into Mario Zone. Mario Zone 1 was I thought where things kind of got a little unstuck for you, taking that extra bit of damage.
I'm not really sure what I was trying to do there. I think I forgot to quick drop or something.
Oh.
So,
okay.
So I took damage against the Koopa by mistake, which then forced me to go with small Mario. And I could have grabbed the safety mushroom in the 2nd level, but I chose not to because I thought I'd be fine. But then I died to the pig, which was the one enemy I didn't think I was going to hit.
Mm-hmm.
And that's it, But
we said, kind of going in, it's a lot of those little things, those little details are, what kind of can drive a lot of this. And unfortunately, that turned out to be the case here today. But nonetheless, a terrific effort on your part.
Well, thank you for that. I went in, going in trying to do my best like I always do, and I felt really confident after most of race 2 that I, could potentially finish it in two games, and then the pig fight ultimately decided that we were going to have a game 3, which is fine because more excitement for the viewers, of course, who get to see an extra game. But at the same time, it really showed that the game, even if you know the game well, you're still going to make mistakes, and it came down to just a few minor mistakes leading to huge time losses. I think around the board, honestly. I think elecman overall still played stronger than me throughout the matches. I think that he kept up with his game a little bit better than I did. Aside from maybe that one castle death in the 1st round, because the 3rd round one didn't necessarily affect him very much, considering how far behind I was at that point. But
right, yeah, he lost about 15 seconds to that. But
overall, I'm very happy with the way that the runs went. I'm very excited to see where the tournament goes from here, with Odir being the next opponent for elecman. And I'm thankful for everyone who supported me up to this point, and for just having the opportunity to participate, and having two wonderful commentators take the helm for tonight's best of 3 matchup. And I'm happy about my performance. I made it to top 5, so that was exciting.
Yeah,
Or
that
top
was
6,
going
I
to
should
be.
say.
Well, that was going to be my next question. How, now that your run is over, it's like, how do you feel like you've really progressed in this game overall? Like, really, were there any like major strides of improvement?
I would say that I feel like my consistency overall is pretty good, considering the unless as long as I'm not making any silly deaths or anything, because I was really surprised that the first run ended up being a 3x. This is probably one of the best races I've had in this game up to this point. So,
Yeah, for sure. No, it was a terrific race overall, and looking forward to seeing how elecman fares in this Final Four match against Odir. Should be a good one. So, we currently have no other matches on the schedule, as far as I know, for the tournament. But definitely keep an eye out for that. But so once again, GG's to masterkratos and GG's to elecman for a terrific best of 3 match here tonight.
Yeah, honestly, this was super entertaining. Glad I could join you, Pro A. And if you liked what you saw and you want to get your hands on speedrunning this game, check out our Discord. Get in touch with one of us runners, and we'll get you started. We have a beautiful community here, and we always want to, spread that to anybody who wants to join.
Yes, for sure. So thanks again to our runners, and give our runners a follow if you haven't already, and get ready for some more Mario Land 2 glitchless action in the next few days. Should be heating up. We get down to the wire.